Hey, what's up guys? Andy here. Today I've got another unboxing for you. This is a little bit of an exciting unboxing. I ordered Samsung's 960 Pro SSD. It's quite the beast. In fact, if I recall correctly, it's pretty much the top SSD on the market at the moment. And it's a little interesting. It's not a SATA SSD, it's M.2 and it's NVMe. So let's see what's inside, shall we? So, Samsung's 960 Pro is an M.2 form factor SSD. It's not a traditional 2.5-inch SATA SSD. Okay, so it comes with a blue apron card and the SSD, nothing else. Yep, and a $10 Grubhub thing. Whatever, I don't care. Anyway, I ordered the 512 gig version. But the 960 Pro is an M.2 form factor SSD, so it doesn't fit in a traditional SATA slot, but it also happens to be an NVMe drive. So that's going to be really exciting, because an NVMe drive means instead of operating at SATA 3's 6 gigabits per second, it uses the bandwidth of a PCIe X4 slot and has a theoretical maximum bandwidth of 32 gigabits per second. And as far as I can tell, from what I recall, it operates at a theoretical maximum read speed of 3.5 gigabytes per second and a theoretical max write of 2.1 gigabytes. So, comes in here with the manual manual installation guide, and they had a nice little touch here. They included like a little foam sticky thing on the back so that the manual didn't dig into the SSD or that you couldn't press on it and dig into it. So it's a little bit longer than a flash drive because it's a 2280 form factor M.2 drive. If I recall correctly, it's M-keyed. I could be wrong on that. So, yeah, so it's really not that big. It's like as long as my finger, and it's about as big, otherwise as wide and everything as a normal flash drive. So, there's not really much to it. It doesn't come with anything, really. There's no driver disk or anything. It comes in this kind of simple, plain-looking box. Really, all you get is the installation guide and your SSD. So keep in mind, you will have to download and install your drivers. I believe there is an NVMe driver for it as well. You'll have to install that and everything. Samsung Magician, if you haven't already, the data migration software if you need to, but none of them are available on a disk, which quite frankly you shouldn't use anyway. You should always download them from the website if you can, because that gives you the newest version. But you'll absolutely have to, because it doesn't come with a disk. So yeah, so other than that, I guess that's about all I have. It doesn't come with a screw, I should note that. So make sure that if you're going to deal with this guy, make sure you have the appropriate screw to anchor in the other end of your drive. So other than that, that's all I've got for this unboxing. So 960 Pro should be fun. I'll post a review in a bit. Other than that, you guys know the drill. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Leave a comment down below if you've ever tried something like this, the 950, the 960, the Pro or the Evo, I don't really care, or an NVMe SSD in general. This is actually my first NVMe SSD, so I'm excited to see what it brings to the table and what I'm going to be able to do with it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to A&T Tech Tips for more videos like this.